How you doing, everybody? Just as I promised, it's Artie Hoffman doing Facebook Live for you guys. Going to do free readings, connect to your loved ones, and talk about your past, present, and future, and all that other good stuff. Just try to understand that, and I do explain this every week. I know I might sound boring or already been there, done that, already heard this crap. But I'm going to explain it to you anyway. So, the questions, as you see, come really, really fast. So we just randomly hit them. There's no favoritisms. It is what it is. And the questions that we hit, great. And if not, well, then call me up for a private session. So let's see. I got a few announcements to make. Thank you for all your good hearts and well wishes and all that other good stuff. So on December 13th, I'm already like halfway booked up. Last week was sold out at Compass Massage. And so for all you Southern Jerseyans, or if you're around the Philadelphia area, if you want to see me at Compass Massage in Ocean City, New Jersey, I'll be doing readings there. So thank you for all your hearts, everyone. I love you guys. And so December 13th, I'm going to be doing readings at Compass. Also, if you want to give gift certificates for the holidays, a really great gift to help people get clarity in their life and find out, what's going on with their loved ones over on the other side. So, and to help heal people's hearts. That's what it's all about, helping people get past their stuff and crap in life. So, all right. So here we go. These money incense are the bomb. I'm telling you, money and prosperity is nonstop. It keeps it coming. It keeps the money flowing, baby. What's really interesting is that, believe it or not, paper, like $20 bills, $10 bills, $5 bills, believe it or not, it's not made out of paper. It's 75% cotton and 25% linen. And that's wild. So now you know why it just doesn't rip so easily. But that's crazy. Who thinks of this? It's crazy how people think of how to do with what, So it's been going on forever. And, but let's see, what else we got? We got a whole bunch of other things. So the winner for sharing my Facebook Live show, all right, for last week is Barbara Roy Avery. So congratulations, Barbara.
Congratulations.
You are the winner for a free half-hour reading. And, can't thank you enough for sharing my Facebook Live show, and thank you everybody who does share my Facebook Live show. You get entered into a drawing to win to possibly win a free half-hour reading. So let's see. So here we go. So this is what's really interesting. Now this is one of the new twists of my show that I'm going to be offering you guys. And the interesting thing is my friend Aileen brought this to my attention, and it's something that I do all the time within my reads, but I never put two and two together, and she did. And she says, oh my God, what a difference it makes in people's lives. So here's one of the questions that you could ask, which like next to nobody asks unless if they're in a private session with me or if they're in deep crap in their relationship. But if you want to ask me what the other person is thinking, it could be your lover, it could be your boss, it could be your kids. If you're afraid, you don't want to know about your future, we don't have to talk about your future. So I call it R&R, readings. What do I call it? Wait. I have it written down here. R&R. Where do I have it? Oh yeah, readings on relationships. So if you're really wanting to know what your friends think, specifically what person, with your lover or with your boss or a coworker or whatnot, if you want to know what they're thinking or how to play yourself accordingly, ask me, and I'll tell you what the scoop is behind the scenes with that. And then at the end of this show, towards the very end, I'm going to literally answer every single one of your questions, and I'm going to be doing a 3-card draw. And I will explain that to you towards the end of how that's even possible. All of you who have seen my show last week, you know how I do it. But for all you newcomers, you're going to have to wait towards the end of the show how you're guaranteed your answers are going to be answered. Your questions are going to be answered. What else do I got? Oh, okay. What was I? So I got to tell you something. One of the beautiful gifts for myself all right, being a reader, psychic, all that other cool stuff, you get to barter with people. I barter with people. And so one of my friends, Sherry, all right, Sherry Rose, gave me, and the name of her business is called Skin Deep. She's out of Somerset. She gave me an amazing facial. And oh my God, I just did not want it to end. And you got this heat, you know, the steam pouring in your face. And she gets out all the crap out of your pores. And she makes your face feel amazing. And I said to her, you know, it's so relaxing. And she says, Art, why don't you come in? She goes, we could do a swap. You know, you give me a little reading and I'll do a facial for you. And I said, wow, that is great. So, yeah, so if you want an amazing facial or a massage, and she also does manscaping, which I don't need that stuff because I really have any hair on my body. It's a family treat. So, but yeah, she just gave me the most amazing facial. So, and let's see, and if you want an amazing facial or a body massage, it's 908-275 7729 908-275-7729. If you mention that you saw me, that, you know, through this commercial, through this whatever you want, advertisement, if you mention me, she will give you a 10% discount. That and you're going to be really, really happy. I did not want to leave. I just, oh my God, time just flies by. And massaging your face and getting all the crap out of your face and stuff. And now I feel like $1 million. I'm not embarrassed to be in front of the camera right now. So, and let's see, what else? Oh, and so here I have another friend who is an amazing healer. So if you're dealing with depression, if you're dealing with migraine headaches, if you're dealing with fibromyalgia, and dealing with, she doesn't do Reiki. She truly is a healer, and she kind of like aligns your energy, your soul and your body. And, you know, whatever ailments you got going on, she could also defy age. She could show you pictures when you see her. She could actually show you pictures of people who she worked on where, you know, with dealing with the wrinkles but she actually made people look younger. And it was amazing. Her name is Lana Chervin, and her number, and she's based out of, what town is she based out of? Around the Princeton area. That's what I remember, around the Princeton area, North Brunswick, Princeton. Her number is 347-766-5262. 347-766-5262. So call these people up. They'll tell you what the rates are and yada, yada, yada. So what else is there? So if anybody wants a person, so if I'm unable to reach you as far as your questions today, if you want a private session, you know, or to connect to your loved ones, you know, just give me a call. Or if you want the money incense, give me a call, 732-778-7173. Or go to artiehoffman.com. And we are now going to start to do some readings. Are we ready, love?
We are ready, love.
All right. What we got?
Linda Musso.
Yes.
Do you see a move for her, and where? She is from she lives in Staten Island.
She lives in Staten Island. Mm-hmm. Do I see a move for her?
And where? Yes, her.
Okay, hold on a second, Linda, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Linda. Okay, so yes, so what I'm getting is definitely you're going to be moving. And I feel like, are you moving in the sense of where it's like to improve your life? Not just to go for a change because you need better scenery, but I feel like for your personal reasons is why you're moving. And I'm getting that it is extremely beneficial, not just for the sake of getting a larger house or you know, a different place. I feel like it's for your own personal benefit of you moving. And I literally see it just over the bridge. I'd be shocked if you stayed within Staten Island, actually. So I keep on hearing just over the bridge. So that's either just over the outer bridge, or it's going to be just over the bridge of the Verrazano. I don't feel like it's the Gothels, but I feel like it's either just over the bridge of the Verrazano or the outer bridge. But check out in those areas, because I feel like that's where it's going to be. And it's like within the next town or two, right over the bridge, which I feel like is going to be a very strong move. Your best bet, wow. Actually, sooner the better. That's what I'm getting, sooner the better. And if you want a dynamite real estate agent to help you out, I know somebody, and I'm not telling you her name, but I know somebody, Allison, but I do know her name, so, but she could help you out with that move if you need be, all right? She will work like a bloodhound for you. But just give me an email if you want her name, and she will specifically help you out. What do we got?
Michelle Cordell.
Michelle.
She says hello.
Hey, Michelle. How are you, hon?
Her dad has been having lots of health issues and stress. He really misses his parents, Betty and Skinny, in heaven, and she thinks it would be helpful if she could pass along a message from Betty and Skinny, her dad's parents.
Betty and Skinny. Hold on a second. I'm trying to zero in on Betty and Skinny. Betty and Skinny. Things will get better. So what I'm hearing is, act like things don't bother you. That's what they're saying. Fake it till you make it. I'm seeing it's either you or who is this? Either
her father, who's having the health issues, and then Betty and Skinny are her dad's parents in heaven.
Okay. But what I'm getting is, don't allow yourself. So what the message I'm getting from heaven is like, try not to make it a big deal. Try not to give too much negative energy into what's going on. And I'm hearing fake it till you make it. I'm hearing just, try to like go with the flow with things and not make circumstances so crazy and wild. That's what I'm getting from the other side. Don't make it a big deal. That's what I keep hearing. Don't make things a big deal, and do what you got to do to make things right. Also, I'm hearing you're going to start seeing pennies in the most wildest places, because I just heard penny for your thoughts. So they're going to be leaving you signs in regards to the pennies. That's what I'm getting. And did somebody usually cover their head while taking a shower, or did they wear hats all the time? Because I'm seeing a head covering constantly. So that's what I'm getting. And also, somebody also liked to wear a bandana. All right, who's next?
Caitlin Reed. She is second guessing herself. She quit her job for another one.
Okay.
Now she's feeling depressed. She's not sleeping well. She doesn't know what she should do. Stay or look for another job.
Look for another job, definitely. If you're waking up feeling depressed and hey, listen, you gave it a shot and it's not working, definitely right now look for another job. There's no doubt in my mind. You being there, it's only going to get worse. So, but what I'm getting is I would probably wait until the beginning of the new year until you start doing that. So, hold on a second. Yeah, definitely wait until the beginning of January. In January, you'll know exactly what to do, whether you stay or go. I have a feeling either things are going to work out come January, believe it or not, or in January there's going to be a new opportunity presenting itself. But I'm getting really, really good news for you as far as the job market goes in January, either where you're staying or moving on. But right now, like, kind of start putting your feelers out there now. But things are going to add up. I can't explain it other than January, everything's going to make sense and you're going to be very happy. So just know that all your bull crap is just temporary. Go ahead.
Ronica Jeremiah.
Ronica.
Hi, Artie, from the Pueblo of Laguna, New Mexico.
Oh, welcome. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. I feel very honored.
Any messages for me from my loved ones, husband, daughter-in-law, or miscarried babies?
Wow. Chime, 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 chime. I don't know why I'm saying chime, chime, chimes. Something with the chimes. I have a feeling, I want you to go into a spiritual store, and there's going to be something special with the chimes you're going to find very soothing in regards to the look and also the sound, but it has to do with chimes. That's what I just started to hear in my head right away. Chime, 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 chimes. Your husband, she said her husband passed?
Her husband, sister-in-law, and miscarried babies.
Wow, wow. Husband, sister-in-law. Well, the miscarried babies is 100% with your husband right now. And it's funny. He's like playing light of it, and he said Three's Company. He just said Three's Company. That's wild. So I guess there might have been 2 miscarriages or plus, besides him. But I just heard Three's Company. So I guess they're all together. Hold on a second. Also, I'm getting something in regards to feeling relaxed. He's mentioning about going on a boat, going sailing on a boat and just being out in the water. Not just along the edges of the water, but he said, you know what? I can't explain it, but I feel like you need to go out on a boat on a lake and just allow yourself to relax in the middle of the lake. Now, I don't know if it's too cold where you are right now. Here it gets to be pretty cold. But in New Mexico, I don't know what the weather is like. But if you could go out in the middle of the lake on a rowboat or something, and something about just relaxing and chilling, I don't know if that's what he used to do, or you put I don't know, are there ashes out in the middle of the lake there? But for some reason, I'm getting a strong sense of serenity with being out on a boat in the middle of the lake. And if you don't understand it now, you'll understand it later. So, all right.
Jamie Ditzel Dangler.
All right, I'll just say Jamie Ditzel.
Yep. That's a mouthful.
No kidding.
We just lost our brother-in-law this past week. Wondering if he has anything to say to her sister. She's so lost. It was sudden and unexpected. They were together 32 years. They just got back from a wonderful vacation.
Wow. And what was the?
So it's
and what's
Jamie
the relation?
is the name of the woman asking the question. It's her sister's husband that passed suddenly this week.
Wow. Well, so what I'm getting is that he's already visited you, and he's also mentioning about one of you. I feel like saw like a spirit go right by you. I'm feeling like a spirit walking right by. It's like a shadow or some sort, but he's saying that he already made himself known. He said, everything's cool, everything's cool, everything's cool. He said it just like that. And he said, don't worry about me. He says, I want you to know that I'm fine. And is there something like already... I keep on getting something with a necklace. Somebody's wearing a necklace of his, or I keep on getting like a nervous habit where I'm always touching my neckline or with the necklace. Or do you have something of his that you're wearing around his neck? But he says, that's pretty cool. He said, but just know that I'm always going to watch over you. But yeah, and now he's just showing me the lights flickering on and off by the front door, whether it be right outside the door or inside. But I keep on seeing lights flickering by the front door. So, and he's going to be screwing around with the pets too. You're going to see pets freaking out a little bit. So that's his energy playing with them.
Jessica Graham.
Jessica Graham.
Hi, I'm going through a really tough time right now. Just had a horrible breakup with my kid's father. His family tried to get custody. I won, but will the toxic stuff stop? Will her and her kids be okay? She has no job or income right now.
Wow. Wow, you definitely need those money incense. I'm telling you, bring prosperity to you. Wow, that's a tough one. Hold on a second. So what I'm getting is one day at a time. One day at a time. What I'm getting is this. Under these circumstances, what I tell people is write down on a piece of paper all your priorities as far as everything that you need to get accomplished. All right, everything that you need to get accomplished, write down on a piece of paper everything that's important, and then write down with all your tasks that you need to get accomplished. Write down step by step as far as what you need to do to get certain goals accomplished. But you need a program. You need something to look at or something to follow so that 2 and 2 equals up. As far as your circumstances are so deep and so much. It's going to be hard for me just to say, oh, just do this and that's that. It goes a lot deeper than that. This you need like an all-out reading, and I'm not trying to be a salesperson to you. And if you do, just give me a call at 732-778-7173. I do feel like, though, if you reach out to certain friends, there are certain friends who will help you out, or certain friends who know someone who could help you out, and not just to hand me out, or will guide you to certain places where you can get free food, and also getting assistance. But I feel like it's either one of your friends or a friend of a friend or a friend's relative who's in a position who knows how to handle situations like that. So I do wish you all the best, and thank you everybody for all your hearts. I love you guys.
Jamie Ditzel that you just read, she said, "Oh my God, Artie, thank you so much. My heart is racing. Thank you."
Oh, you're welcome.
Eileen J. Magner, hi Artie. Frank that works for the pizzeria across the street from us passed away the other day. He's like family to us. What caused him to pass? We miss him so much.
Okay.
So her name's Eileen. His name was Frank.
Okay. Thank you for all your hearts, everybody. Hold on a second. What happened to him that he crossed? Actually, I feel like it was his heart. If I'm not mistaken, it was his heart. So I'm almost positive that's what caused him. I feel like it was a sudden death. So I'm pretty sure it was like a heart attack. And I feel like he also delayed going to the doctors too. He should have gone to the doctors. I felt like he did feel certain pains in his chest or pains certain parts of his bodies, and he denied going to the doctors or doing something about it, and it caught up with him. But I'm pretty sure it had to do something with his heart. Go ahead.
Okay. Leanne Emons Kane, is my current business going to be successful? She really wants to know if she's on the right path because she's struggling with money and has 2 children that are struggling with money.
Okay.
Leanne.
So she wants to know about her financial status with a job, or is it just finances?
Just finances in general.
Finances in general. Well, if you get the money in sense, I'm just saying. Yo, dog. Alrighty. So what is Leanne's finances about? Hold on just a second. All right, right now, the way you're playing your cards, as I'm looking at the cards for you, I'm getting that you're not doing everything that you need to do to get yourself out of the circumstances. You have to change your game plan as far as working longer hours or putting it. I'm just getting that what you're doing, and you've been doing this for a while, it's just not enough. But you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone to generate more money, because I feel like you just reaching out to other people to try to get their help, I feel like it's going to be a hard struggle that way. But hold on just a second. Yeah. And I'm going to say the same thing to you too. Ask somebody who you know who could assist you as far as with extra work, because I'm strongly getting that you're going to get assistance. You are definitely going to get assistance from someone else. As a matter of fact, it wouldn't surprise me if not only are they asking you to do part-time work, but they might be asking you to totally switch where you're working now and work for them. So I am getting through somebody who, just talk to people, network, and you're going to see that someone's going to help you out. Maybe put it out there on Facebook also with certain friends that, you're looking for a particular kind of job, or does anybody know who's hiring? So just don't be afraid to put it out there. What do we got?
Here's a wonderful testimony from Elisa Mooney. You had read her a few years ago in OC, New Jersey, and you referenced her back before she knew she needed back surgery.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, I hope everything worked out okay for you. So I'd like to assume it's great news. So when people, you know what, I really do. My ego loves to hear all that other good stuff about, you know, what I said actually came true. And I'm not just blowing smoke. No, but it's not me that creates this. But I just feel very blessed to be put in this position to be able to help you guys out and to connect to your loved ones. I can't begin to tell you. It's a lot more than just the money, but it's heartfelt that I could, you know, help you guys out personally, connect with loved ones. That's why I love doing what I do. I was thinking of opening up my own psychic restaurant, and with no menus, because as soon as you sit down, we already know what you want. That's right. Don't worry about it. We got you covered. We're bringing you your Diet Coke. We're bringing you your coffee. Forget about it. We got you covered. That's going to be my psychic restaurant. I got to tell you an interesting true story that happened. This is a true story. So one of my friends is talking about one of her spiritual experiences with an Indian lady, Indian lady, who is in the supermarket. And I don't know what prompted her to tell her story, but she told her spiritual story of what happened. And so the Indian lady said, I got to tell you a story that happened to my mother, you know, who was like in her early 70s. And so what she used to do is that even though she's in her 70s, she used to do gardening with her neighbor, and they shared a backyard. They shared a garden because their backyards were like kind of together with no fence. And so they kind of shared a garden together. And so they would both tend to it. And they did this for years. So one morning she goes, I go in to check in on my mother, and you know, who's like about 70 years old. And she goes to check in on her mother, and her mother was dead. She walked into the room, and her mother, she was like totally cold. Her fingers were blue. She checked her pulse. There was no pulse. And she says, I don't know what prompted me not to call 911 right away, but I didn't. And instead, I just held my mother's hand, and I just started saying some prayers. I started singing some songs with my mother, for my mother, while holding her hand. And, you know, and I felt no life in her. And she says, and I kept doing this, and I'm holding her hand, and, you know, here I am rocking back and forth. And she goes, 15 minutes later, her mother woke up and got up. And she was like, oh my God. And she said, her mother, who's like, you know, like I said, 70 years old, and she goes like this. She's like in a stare, and she goes, Ma, what happened? What's going on? He goes, the man over there in the red chair. And she goes, physically, there was no one physically there. But her mother said, the man in the red chair, he just said, you took the wrong spirit. You took the wrong soul. Bring her back. And so what happened was there was two angels. I'm getting chills in my spine as I'm talking to you about this. She wasn't the one that she was supposed to go, but the neighbor next door, who was in her 90s, she ended up dying that morning. They took the wrong soul. They took her soul, her mother's soul. She was out completely for 15 minutes, and then all of a sudden her mother was like in a trance, and she said, the man in the red chair over there just said, you took the wrong soul. Bring her back and take the other one. And they brought that lady back, and they ended up and she goes, and it turns out that the ambulance came by to the next door neighbor's house a few minutes later because the lady next door ended up passing away. How crazy is that? So, but that's a true story. That's pretty wild. I wanted to tell you that story weeks ago, and I kept on forgetting. So it was really funny. So Carrie has a habit of doing this. Sometimes, like when she talks like as if it's in a question form. And it's like, and I noticed that a lot of people, when they talk like, no, I was going to the 7-Eleven. Like, are you asking for my approval? So I just thought that was really funny. And I wanted to mention that story weeks ago. And here you are talking to me earlier, and she's talking to me like in a question form. Yeah. So I wasn't sure what to do. And they said, oh, that's pretty funny. She's not even a Valley girl, but she could definitely be one.
Maybe.
All right, so go ahead. What do we got? What are the questions?
Shannon Aberly. Last week was very hard on their family. Her grandmother passed suddenly, and her fiance was one of the firemen that responded. And she just wants to know if she went in peace and if she's, fully moved on. So this is Shannon's grandmother.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I'm getting that she did cross over very, very peacefully. I'm also getting that she was welcomed by somebody who she personally knew who was bald. There were other friends and family members that helped her cross over. But I keep on getting somebody who was bald who had very big eyes. And who else was there to help her cross over? She's doing very, very well, though. Was she the gardener? Was she the gardener? Because I'm seeing lots of flowers around her, and I'm not saying flowers at the funeral, but I'm getting it seems like flowers was very much so a part of her life, or the people who greeted her was big time into flowers or gardening. But I keep on seeing all these gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. And as a matter of fact, mark my words, really soon, in the very near future, you're going to be smelling either perfume or some kind of floral scents to let you know that she's around you and that she's doing okay. So that's what I'm getting. All right?
Sophia Loren wants to know...
Sophia Loren!
Yeah,
oh my God, I got famous people.
Man.
Whoa! Sophia Loren.
She wants to know about your book. When will it be out, and where can she purchase a copy?
Wow, that's really cool. I am so insanely proud of my book, and it's great. Hey, honey, how are you? I spent a lot of time and energy on it. Allison definitely helped me get that together with the book. The pictures are amazing. The stories are amazing. I just sent out to the publisher, and the publisher told me that it is going to take a little longer than what I had hoped for. I'm hoping that it's going to be out. It's called Angels and Answers, same name as my Facebook Live show. It's going to be out hopefully before the holiday season, so you could, and you will be able to get it on Kindle and Amazon, because it's a company who I'm dealing with who directly deals with those companies. So I am very, very excited, these inspirational messages. And right before the book is to come out, when I let you know, I'm going to read a couple of pieces, and you're going to be seeing a couple of the pictures also. But when I tell you, I am so proud of this book. So much love, time, and energy went into this book. And I can't wait for you guys to see it. I've shared a few pieces with some girls when I was in the writing stage, and they were crying because it was so deep and so beautiful. The interesting thing is, when I wrote most of this book, I was in a trance. I was, in that meditated state, or I'm watching a movie and there was a love scene, or there was something spiritual that happened in the moment within a movie or a TV show that I was watching, and it just inspired me right away. And then there were other times where I literally woke up in the middle of the night, and used to tick off my wife when I was married before, that I would wake up in the middle of the night. She goes, "Where the hell are you going?" I said, "This is my inspirational time." She goes, "Well, find some other inspirational time to write." It's you do it when it hits you. There's no set time. It just, So I'd be up and constantly writing, and it's as if somebody was feeding me the answers and all these beautiful thoughts. But I promise you, you're going to love the book. So I can't wait. But thank you for asking about it. So yeah, my guesstimation is within December, my book will be ready. So thank you for asking. What do we got, love?
Dana Anderson, I'm assuming she, for whatever reason, can't see her grandson. She's asking, when will I see my dearest grandson again? Will there be visitation through court? Any advice? Thank you.
Okay. As far as your grandson, Dan, what's his name, Danny, you said?
Her name is Dana. She
Dana.
didn't give his name.
Oh, Dana. Okay, let me see, Dana. Let's see what they say, All right, what do they say about the court? When will it happen? When will it happen? So what I'm doing is, while I'm, if thoughts don't come to me super quickly, I like to go to the cards and I just flip them. And as I'm flipping them, it just randomly gives me thoughts. And I feel like your visitation is going to happen around the holiday season. But the only thing is, I don't know if it's this holiday season or next holiday season. But what I'm getting is visitation rights, right? It's going to, if it's not by this December, then it'll be by next November, December. But I'm seeing it's right around the holiday season. So good luck. I really do hope that it happens sooner or later. Will you get it? Yes, I honestly believe you will get it. So hang in there. What do we got, love?
Diane Fitzpatrick. Her friend Lisa died suddenly. There's talk that the husband had something to do with it. Do you get anything from that? Do
I get anything about the husband?
Yeah.
All right, hold on just a second. Did the husband have anything to do with it? Give me a moment. Did the husband have something to do with it? So what I'm doing right now, I'm going into a blank frame of mind because, and then I just wait for thoughts and messages. Did the husband have something to do with it? Believe it or not, I'm actually getting no. All right, I don't. The husband did not have a direct. It seems obvious that the husband would have done something, or you would think, but no, I feel like she just went on her own recognizance. But I'm definitely getting not a happy relationship. I feel like it was just basically, sometimes people kind of almost will themselves to die because they're so miserable. And I feel like she was a very, very unhappy person. And I feel like her body just gave out. And I feel like the circumstances lined up where he could have easily been accused of that. But in my heart of hearts, I don't think he indirectly, gave her a miserable life. But directly, did he kill her? I don't feel like he did. I don't even feel like he has it in him to do it, believe it or not. But even though he has a very screwed up way of thinking, And the angels are just giving me, as I'm looking at the other angel cards right now, and they're giving me solid answers that what I'm telling you is the truth. So, what do we got?
Janice McCarty. Her father, Frank, passed in January from Lewy body dementia. She's really just having a really hard time recovering any messages from her. She's from New Jersey.
Okay.
So his name was Frank.
All right. So what I want to say to you, and I want to say to everybody else, and I just did a party yesterday in way southwest Jersey. Where was I? I was in Bridgeport. I had a really good time at Donna's house, this wonderful lady Donna's house. And I did a reading, a bunch of readings there. And I had a similar question, similar situation, what she just asked in regards to losing a loved one. And so what I suggest is this: take a stuffed animal or something that you could relate to your loved one who passed away, and spray their perfume or spray their cologne, and that when you hold them, you for nurturing reasons, and also putting it by your face to smell them and to hold them, it really is. It's going to help, calm you. So whether it be their perfume or cologne or whatever scent that you could recognize to their being, it really is. It's going to make a huge difference. Did you just buy a bunch of pillows too, by the way? For some reason, I keep on seeing a connection with lots and lots of pillows. Also, do you own a heart-shaped pillow? Because he keeps showing me something with a heart-shaped pillow in regards to that too. He's just letting you know that he's around you. What else is he saying? It's funny. It's like he's taking off his hat and he's scratching his head. He goes, damned if I know. It's like, what are you saying? What are you saying? And what else? What else? What else? I'm trying to give you something more solid. Oh, do one of you, or did he have a license plate that's hung up on the wall? Is there something special that was his, like a license plate? Was there something like a saying on it or something like that? I'm seeing something in reference to a license plate in connection with, what was that, your grandfather? Mm-hmm. Yeah, with the grandfather. So that's your little message. All right, what do we got?
Heather Poohan?
Heather Poohan.
I'm sorry if I said that wrong, love.
That's okay.
I feel like her 4-year-old son, she feels like has a gift that he might be seeing spirits or have some abilities, and she wants to know if she's like making this up. Is it in her head? Is it real?
Yeah, no, it's 100% real. Your son is incredibly gifted, and don't challenge him. But you want to know something? Write down a lot of things of what he says, because he's going to say things that there's no way a 4-year-old could know. So I don't feel like he picked it up from TV or he picked it up from just, listening to regular adults speak. Regular meaning alive, as opposed to the irregular that are past. But write down the thoughts and the expressions that he says, because it's going to keep on continuing to blow you away. And I feel like he's going to hold on to this for a while too. Also, I feel like he's also gifted musically, and I have a feeling your son's going to end up either playing the piano or the guitar, but I feel like he's musically inclined. So kudos to you. I just wanted to tell everybody that, if you wanted to have your own Artie party, whereas I would go to your house to read for your friends and family, no matter where you are, I'm there. So don't worry. If you're buying, I'm flying. I'll go anywhere, So, and I also do private sessions as well. Okay, whether it be in person in Woodbridge, New Jersey, or over the phone. I'm just as accurate over the phone. And also, if you want to give somebody a gift certificate, for their birthday or the holiday season, that would be awesome. So just give me a call at 732-778-7173, or check me out at artiehoffman.com, or email me at artiehoffman@gmail.com. And this brother will hook you up if you know what I'm talking about. What other interesting stuff was there? Oh, I got so my daughter Rebecca, when she was about 8 years old, she goes to me and she said, Dad, you have to bring me and Brittany, that was her best friend at the time. She goes, you have to bring us to the mall, and you got to give me $20. I go, what do you mean I got to give you $20? What do you mean I got to bring you to the mall? And she goes, no, you have to. It's a rule. I go, what do you mean it's a rule? She goes, yeah, it's a rule. I said, who told you this rule? Brittany. And I said, well, first of all, I'm not going to drop you off at the mall by yourselves. You're too young. And you can forget about the $20. I said, I'm not going to give you $20 for you to spend on whatever. I said, I'll go with you if you want. But, I'm not going to give you the $20. But, Dad, you have to. It's a rule. Well, who created this rule? I don't know. Brittany said, but it's a rule. You have to.
Out of the mouths of babes.
Out of the mouths of a little one. That was really, really funny.
Cute.
What else was there? There was something else. Oh, so one of my friends, this was also funny. So one of my friends, he's smelling something out of, like it was old food. I would go to visit him. Mm-hmm. And he goes like this. He goes, oh, my God, this smells like crap. He goes, smell it. I go, I trust your testimonial. I really don't want to smell it. Yeah, no, thank you.
No, thank you.
So he's in this mode of clearing out his refrigerator. Mm-hmm. And he's tasting something. He thought it was good. He goes, oh, my God, this tastes awful. And he goes, all right, try it. I go, get out of You already told me it tastes like crap. The other stuff smells like crap. I said, I trust you. I'm not going to taste it. I'm not going to smell it.
I love those
shoot.
friends.
Don't you? I know. But a lot of you would like smell it. It's like just out of curiosity. It's like, no thanks. It's like smelling a bad fart. No, I don't have to be there.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Been there, done that. What do we got? What other questions do we got?
Alyssa McGuire, anything from my mom? I keep hearing all the songs she used to listen to all day on the radio. Is she trying to tell me something?
Yes, she's trying to tell you that she's around you. How beautiful is that? By listening to the songs that that's what they listen to. I mean, how cool was that? When I came in here, 2 weeks ago, I started singing a song. I don't remember what song I was singing. You said, what made you sing that? And you said that was your brother's favorite song.
And it was my brother's, it was the anniversary of his death. And you sang it out of nowhere.
I sang it, I just started with, Babe, I Believe in. Was it a Stick song?
I think,
Oh, no. Or was it Lady?
Lady, yeah.
When I'm with you, I'm smiling. Show me your smile. Go ahead. What do we got?
Anna Sharzinski.
Anna Sharzinski. You sound like a Russian ice skater or a dancer.
Artie, do you have any messages from either my mom, who passed when I was about 5 or 6 years old, or my father, who also passed? It's been a bit tough without my mom. Thanks, Artie. That is tough.
Okay, sorry to hear that. I always feel bad when somebody loses a loved one. As far as your mom, what does she have to say? I keep on getting something in regards to... What do I keep seeing something with Cheerios? Is it you that's the big cereal person? Did you just have Cheerios? Is there a joke with Cheerios? Did you just spell Cheerio? I believe it or not, I just keep on seeing something with Cheerios, and I see like the check box and like the cereal checks, and now I'm seeing something with oatmeal. I don't know. Were they at breakfast? Are you guys always eating breakfast like throughout the day? Is that you? But they are letting you know that they're around you. Also, I'm getting that there's a window, that there's a message by an open window. I can't explain it, but I feel like there's going to be something that you're going to experience within this year, something that has to do with an open window. There is going to be a strong message that is definitely connected with one of your parents, if not both of them. I'm sure you'll be one of my testimonials, and you'll say, "Oh my God, this happened or that happened." I don't even know what to tell you. All I'm saying is that there's going to be a message from one of your parents or both your parents, and it has to do with a window being opened, and and the wind is blowing a lot. And for all I know, the window might have opened by itself, and maybe that's the sign to let you know that they're around. Like, how the hell is that open? Because before it was locked, and now it's open. But it has to do with an open window. That's what I'm getting.
Erin Steele. Her father passed in 2005, right after Christmas, in a horrific accident. Her sister was also involved in the accident, but survived. She was 12 and still hasn't had any closure. She's wondering if her father passed quickly and painlessly, and if he's watching over her and her sisters.
Okay. Yes, as a matter of fact, your dad did die instantly. I feel like when the accident happened, like his whole body went into total shock. And that's what I'm getting. Like his body, like as soon as the accident happened, like his body went into shock, and I felt like his soul left right away. Because I'm getting like no pain whatsoever. Also, I'm getting a reference into Charlie. Who is Chuck or Charlie? Hopefully you could give me some kind of reference to that. Or is that what he used to call everybody? Hey, Charlie. But is he watching over you? The answer is yes. And I'm also getting something connected with a 4-leaf clover. So I don't know if St. Patty's Day, are you guys Irish? Wait, what was her last name? Do we get a last name?
I don't recall.
Oh, we don't know. So for some reason, though, I'm getting something significant around St. Patty's Day, or there's something connected with a four-leaf clover, or something about the Lucky Irish. Was the Fighting Irish his favorite basketball team? But there's something connected with the Irish. So, all right, what do we got?
Colleen Davis, could you please tell me if my mom thought I made the right decision to put her on hospice?
Okay. Yes. And I'm hearing profusely thank you. That's exactly what I got. Profusely, she's saying thank you. So she said, yes, you did make the right move. And as hard as, you wanted something, inadvertently, I'm looking at an angel card, and I'm definitely getting the word yes. So you made the right move, so don't feel guilty. It's very difficult. My brothers and I, we had to do this 2 times, with our parents, as far as putting them in a home and coming to this acceptance that we couldn't take care of them anymore. And, it's especially hard the first couple of times when you leave them in a place, in an assisted living or something equivalent to that, to a nursing home of some sort. And when you're saying goodbye to them and they're saying, oh, don't leave, or they're saying, are you going to come right back? Or, it's just very difficult. It's very heartbreaking. But yet that they're in a pretty decent place, better than what you're capable of giving them. So, it is very difficult to leave someone in someone else's care. So my heart goes out to you. Hey, listen, it's also difficult for parents to leave their kids when they have to go to work, when the kids are infants or when the kids are toddlers, and it breaks your heart because you want to spend more time with them, or you're always working. So it's a normal thing that we go through, but we have to, let go of control. We have to trust, and a little prayer to God always helps. And if anybody who is going into surgery, always, it's 100% better when you pray upon the person who's going into surgery. They always do better when they're prayed upon than for the people who don't. So not only put your prayers out there for the people who are going into surgery, but also pray upon the surgeon's hands, so that the Holy Spirit or Archangel Raphael, the angel of healing, is guiding his or her hand to make all the right moves. So definitely put your prayers out there. If anybody, needs prayers for yourself, and it doesn't have to be a sickness. It could be, my life sucks too. Hey, join the crowd. No, I can't complain. But if you're really dealing with major circumstances, if you email me, and I will call upon my earth angels and the holy angels to send prayers out there so that things turn around. But it's not like prayers work where, you're under tight circumstances and you're not doing anything and you're just hoping things change for the better. But when you're putting your full all-out effort and then you're asking for prayers, then it's going to really kick in. But if you're just sitting there and not willing to make the right moves, and you're just doing the same old every day, and you're putting prayers out there, not much is going to happen. But if you're physically trying to make things happen and you put your prayers out there, you're going to see that magic is going to open up for you and things will open up. So that's how it happens. So God's will work your will, but you have to be responsible for your life. So self-pity is not going to buy you jack crap. So you're going to have to do something about it. And, and for people who are looking for jobs, you have to make your full-time job looking for a job. All right. And the more energy you put into something, more positive energy you put into anything, you're eventually going to, make magic happen, and your goals are going to come true. Your dreams are going to come true. What do we got?
Heidi Lee K.
Heidi Lee K. How you doing, Heidi?
Please tell if my mom and her husband will keep their marriage, or should she walk?
Okay, I'll tell you. Should Mom stay or should she go? That's what I'm getting. Should she stay or should she go? Okay, the logical answer is she should go, the logical reason. The spiritual reason, the spiritual is saying that she needs to learn how to rework it, because I feel like right now if she leaves, things are going to be worse than if she doesn't. And I feel like she has golden handcuffs, whereas the benefits, whether it be monetarily or for whatever reason, is just good enough. It keeps her there. So, can she realistically leave? Yes. But I feel like there's some kind of benefits of her staying that she needs to stay for that. Well, she doesn't need to anything, but I just feel like just not now's the time. Hold on just a second. I want to relook at the angel cards. Yes, lady?
No.
I thought you were about
I'm
to
just engrossed in your wisdom.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Believe it or not, I'm getting there's a karmic reason why she should be staying. And if she reevaluates her circumstances, and I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. When you're super angry at someone or you're super angry at a situation, rather than looking at them with anger, try to look at the person. Don't be on their emotional stage, but try to look at the person with compassion and try not to take their actions and their thought process, their arrogance, all right? They're not, or being naive. Try not to be on their emotional stage, but just observe them, all right? Just observe them. And rather than, even if they're attacking you, like, I want you to put like a shield over you, like an emotional shield over you, and just observe them and like try to look at them with compassion that they're stuck and that you're not. You don't have to be stuck, but they're stuck in their own world. And that's by all their own choices, and they don't know any better. But I'm telling you, you do know better. So if you just direct your anger and refocus it towards compassion to the person, you're able to deal with them much better, and then just go about more into doing your own life or to do your own thing rather than getting caught up in the crap that they've created. So, but for some reason right now, I'm just try to kill them with kindness and try to rework the energy that way. And that's my answer to you.
Wayne Na.
Wayne Na.
Love to hear a message from her mom, Linda.
Okay. Wayne Na. You would really, really love to hear a message from your mama?
Linda. Her mom's name is Linda.
Her mom's name is Linda. She's kind of smiling about this. She goes like this. All right, go ahead, take all my clothes. Go ahead, take my shoes. Go ahead, take my jewelry. Go ahead, take it all. I don't need it anymore. And this is just the way she is. And she's like little Miss Happy-Go-Lucky right now. So, let's see. Wayne. Yeah, that's what she just said. That's what she just said. Go ahead, take it all. What do I don't need it anymore. It's like I can't take it with me. So she just wants you to know she's always around you. She sends her love. And I'm also getting, like, do you keep a religious artifact around you? I'm also getting, like, is there, I get like some kind of a religious symbol that you keep on you or that you should keep on you. And she says it's a good affirmation for yourself as a form of protection, but she does want you to know that she is always around you. So this is what we're going to do right now. All right, so that's your answer. So this is what we're going to do right now. Time's winding up, and I said to you that I am going to answer every single one of your questions right now. All right, and how we're going to do this is that you need to get a piece of paper right now. You need to get a pen and a piece of paper, because this is what we're going to do. I want you to think of your question right now. All right, I want you to think of your question, what it is that you want answered. And I'm going to do a 3-card draw. All right, now when you're thinking of your question, I want you to think, are you going to get your answer from cards number 1? Do I want my answers to come from cards number 2? Or do I want my answers to come from cards number 3? Now you need to write down 1, 2, or 3. The reason why I just don't want you to think about it, or if you write it in your hand, but it's got to be a solid number, because don't give me this crap. Oh, I was going to pick 1, but no, I like 3 better. And no, I was going to say 3, but oh shit, I should have picked 2. What the hell was I thinking? I don't know. So that's why I said, before I draw the cards, I'm going to draw the cards in 2 seconds. All right. And Kerry is going to assist me right now.
You got it.
And she's going to put it right there.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to be drawing out 3 sets of cards. All right. 3 sets of cards. Do you want the question that you're thinking of right now? The question that you're thinking of right now, do you want it to come from pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3? All right. And this is what I'm drawing. There's that set 1 card. There's the set 2 cards, and then there's the set 3 cards. And we're also going to put a little twist of angel answers with it. And let's see, we'll pick from this one, and we'll pick this one for the 1. And this is pile number 2 right here, and 2 right there. And let's see, what else? Here we go. And this is pile 3. And there we go. All right, so right now for yourself, for the question that you definitely want answered, pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. You got it? You got the number? Okay, here we go. So now I'm going to explain what pile number 1 is. All righty. Alrighty. So what I'm getting now is that if you pick pile number 1, you belong where you are right now. All right. And I feel like by your patience, things are going to work out. That's exactly what pile 1 is saying. And they're saying that things might not be the greatest right now. Things might really suck right now. But you're to stay with what you got, and you need to make it work a little better. All right, so that's what I'm getting with pile number 1. The pile number 1 is saying don't give up on what it is that you're trying to accomplish. I do 100% believe that things are going to work out, but it's going to take some extra effort on your part. But you just need to come to acceptance that that's just how it is for the now. All right, but don't give up. You're not supposed to move. You're not supposed to change right now. So if you pick pile number 2 is saying, oh, the unknowable card. Be damned if I know. All right. So it came up opening and gateway. Wow. Pile number 2 is looking pretty damn good too. So pile number 2 is saying that, again, not to worry, that everything is going to work out. You're on the right track. Let me see what the angel cards have to say. Explore an education. Oh, okay. So this is saying, this is actually about making changes, believe it or not. Pile number 2 is saying making changes, like you're very indecisive. You're very indecisive, but this angel card here says explore, all right? So being that this angel card says explore, this angel card says education, so it's about making changes, but I feel like, and you have the unknowable card here, which saying, God, I'm not sure if I should stay or if I should go. But the angels are saying by you making healthy changes, all right, with your choices, things are really going to work out in your favor. And so if you pick pile number 3, pile 3 is saying life sucks. Basically, it says you know better, all right? This is the self. It's saying you know better, and you're fighting, your ego and your soul is fighting against one another, all right? So if you pick number 3, you're kind of going against your grain, and you know better, and you need to do what's right for the overall good, and you need to be honest with yourself, and if you start to make the choices that you know are the right choices, all right, then you're going to overcome your problems and your circumstances. But you already know what the truth is. You already know what to do. It's just that you want it to be how you want it to be, and it's not happening just that way. So, but things are going to get a little harder for you until you start making healthier decisions for yourself. So that is your answer. That is your answer for Angels and Answers Facebook Live. Again, it was a great pleasure sharing time with you guys. If anybody wants a private reading in person or over the phone, Also, I'm going to be at Compass Massage in Ocean City, December 13th. So I do have a few appointments left. Not many, but I have a few appointments left. That's in Ocean City, New Jersey. Also, I do Artie parties. And if anybody wants the money incense, if you need, gotta have money, prosperity, good luck on your side. These money incense are the bomb. You get a pack of 10, and you call me up, and I'll explain to you how much my rates are, how much the incense are, and that's that. So again, from my mouth to God's ears, may God bless all of you with lots of love, health, happiness, and prosperity. And just know that God and the angels are always watching over you. Always have faith. Even when things are at its toughest and roughest, that's when you need more blind faith than ever. Just know that they're always in your corner and always watching over you. All right, share my Facebook Live, everybody. All right, get entered into a free drawing. And we'll get into a drawing to possibly win a free half-hour reading with myself. So until next week, everybody. Love you guys. Thanks. Bye.